Monday Motivation, 8 a.m. here in the UK as usual. I love this little book here, As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. If it was to be written now, it would be called As a Person Thinks or As a Human Thinks. As a Man Thinketh, written well over 150 years ago, I think, when it was first published. It's an amazing book. Just listen to the contents of the book here in the beginning section. The effect of thoughts on character, the effect of thoughts on circumstances, the effect of thought on health and the body, thought and purpose, the thought factor in achievement, and visions and ideals. And the last chapter is on serenity. And I absolutely love that. That content list there really goes to show you how James Allen feels about the thoughts we hold and the effect they have on our body, as well as our material world, our outside world. And it's very, very true. In this book, he says, a person's mind may be likened to a garden, which may be intelligently cultivated or allowed to run wild. But whether it's cultivated or neglected, it must and will bring forth. So think about that like a garden. It's going to grow anyway in one direction or the other. It's either got to be intelligently cultivated or it's just going to run wild. And that's a person's mind. He also says in this little book, if no useful seeds are put into it, then an abundance of useless weed seeds will fall therein and continue to produce their kind. Now, that's exactly what happens with most people, unfortunately, in this world. But that's what happens. They can have a lot of weed-like thoughts. There's no direction in how they're thinking. There's no purpose behind those thoughts. And they're really not giving specific thoughts to what they're thinking or why. And when that happens, they can fall prey to what the media particularly is bombarding their mind with. It's a very, very, very interesting subject. If you're being bombarded, inundated with information, and you're emotionally caught up in it, you're going to be knocked around like a cork on the ocean. Whereas actually, if you can remove yourself emotionally from that information, observe it, and then actually take actions in the direction you would like to go in, you're going to be in a much, much stronger position. So if you take a look at any news broadcast on TV, you listen to the radio, look at any of the headlines in newspapers, you're going to get some pretty negative stuff bombarded into your life. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be informed. Of course, you need to be informed, but you do not need to be emotionally caught up in that all of the time throughout your day. So I would like to suggest that you make a decision right now and spend the next few minutes writing out an affirmation that's going to keep you aware of what you're thinking about all day long. You're not going to monitor every single thought. Of course, you're not going to do that. But it is good to ask yourself, what am I thinking about and why? Every now and then ask yourself, what am I thinking about? What am I thinking about? What is this thought about? Where's it come from? And then change it, of course. If you're thinking bad things and you're letting circumstances control you, you're not going to have a very good day. Let me say that again. If you're thinking bad things and letting circumstances outside of you control you, you're not going to have a very good day. I want you to have a great day. Trust me. I really want you to have a great day. What would you like to accomplish? You've got to start to think positively, have positive thoughts, and then keep those positive thoughts directed towards a specific purpose. Keep your heart and your mind, your conscious thoughts and your subconscious feelings, keep them aligned, and then get out in the world and do what it is you would like to do with your day. I want you to have that great day. I really do. Because as a person thinks, so are they. This little book is one of the easiest reads you'll get. And it's an absolute beauty, written 150 years ago or so. Now, most leaders have disagreed on everything. Most leaders in the world have disagreed on just about everything. But as a person thinks, so are they, is one point that all leaders have agreed on. So I suggest you get into this, become a great leader for yourself, for your family, and then let that out into the world. Spend a few minutes thinking about an affirmation you're going to repeat to yourself on and off throughout the day. You're going to guard your own mind. You're going to protect it. You're going to plant useful seeds and then use those in order to grow and have a happy life. Because ultimately, we're not here for long. 100 years, very, very quick, right? So get ourselves into that vibration, and you're going to feel so much better about your life. You are the only person who can do it, and you do become what you think about. I would say get a coach, because a coach will get you there quicker. Yeah, someone who's already done something will get you there quicker. It might take you 5 years, and a coach will get you there in 1 year. It's very, very important to spend your time wisely and get yourself out there into the world, so you understand more and more and more what's going on. In the Life Remix coaching clients group, we did a group call last week. We do a monthly group call, and the successes are just flying, absolutely flying. One young man looks like he's definitely going to double, but possibly treble his wages in the next 12 months, which is absolutely phenomenal. Another young lady has handed in her notice and is buying a business, which 12 months ago would have been completely out of the question, and yet now seems relatively easy because the mindset is absolutely right. We've got people losing, or shedding, should I say, stones in weight because they want to live in a healthier and a fitter body. And of course, amazing people writing books and putting them out and lining those up. So it's going to be another great 12 months. I've been doing this coaching full time now for 12 months. It's been absolutely wonderful. The changes in people, we've got 65 clients all over the world already. The changes that I'm seeing in people are fantastic. And it just goes to show what you can achieve when you've got an open mind and you're committed. If you've got an open mind and you're committed to something yourself, in your improvements with that open mind, and you're prepared to think about things in a different way, perhaps unlearn all the things that you thought were right when you were younger and actually relearn a few new things in order to get your thinking on track, success just follows naturally after that, over a 12-month period. That's why I do 12 months at least with all of my clients. The results I'm seeing are absolutely wonderful, and we'll be sharing more and more of those as we go forward. I'll be bringing those people onto the stage with me on the 7th of May at the next Life Remix Live, so they can all share their story. I'll also be doing Life Remixed inspiration interviews, so we'll be getting a few of the guys onto the interviews with me, because there's stories to be told here, and things are really, really, really starting to hot up. So it's a great Monday. It's a wonderful day, and I'm suggesting each and every one of you takes control of your thinking and absolutely gets yourself moving. So Jules, I can see you're asking me. The book is called As a Man Thinketh. If it was written now, it would be called As a Person Thinks. Okay, or As a Human Thinks. But it is a phenomenal little book by a guy called James Allen, As a Person Thinks. Brilliant, brilliant book. As a Man Thinketh is the actual title. I highly recommend you read this book. It's only a short little book. The effect on thoughts and circumstances, or the effect of thought on circumstances, is absolutely key, absolutely vital. And I really suggest that you guys are reading that little book there. A few more people coming up. So we've got a thumbs up from Jules. That's great. She's watching. Great to have you here, Jules. Looking forward to you starting your journey this month. Diana as well. Her book's coming out shortly. So great for Diana to be here. And so many more of you watching us across all of the platforms. I can't get to all of you, unfortunately, but it is wonderful to have so many of you watching us in different places. So I really want you to think about that. I really want you to take control of how you think. The negative stuff, do not allow it to run you. It is very, very important that you have a purpose in your life and you commit to it in order that you get the results that you would really like to get out of your life. Come and join us on Saturday, the 7th of May at Life Remix Live at the Isha Theatre. We're going to be looking at relationships in the first section, and Emma and I will be doing a relationships video before May the 7th. So in the next month, we'll go live again and do a video on relationships to discuss that. And we will be doing the first session at Life Remix Live on relationships and how to improve them, every single relationship in your life. Eliminate procrastination, make quicker and better decisions is the second section. We'll be looking at decisiveness and how to commit. Do not procrastinate. You've only got a short time on this planet. You've really got to go for things and make them work. And then in the last section, we'll be talking about money and property and crowdfunding and all the great things that we can all do together as a group in order to make this world a better place, essentially. You do not need more negatives in your life. Bobby from Bobby and Steve will be joining me on the stage, as well as DJing in the evening, and he called it a positive vibration injection. So If you'd like a positive vibration injection, then make sure you're joining us on May the 7th. You can use the code, the early bird code, which is LRL-earlybird-22. You can use that code, of course. We'd love you to come and join us. It will be a wonderful, wonderful day, I promise you. If you'd like to leave the just over broke, the job, have better relationships, invest into property, write a book, or become a coach with us, then come and join the party, because it's going to be great. And talking of parties, the after party will be CJ McIntosh, the Ministry of Sound legend. We used to call him the Governor, my absolute DJ hero when I was a younger man, for sure, and still fantastic DJ. So CJ McIntosh will be joining us. Bobby from Bobby and Steve will also be DJing. We are raising money for the Bobby and Steve Foundation on the day, so we'll be giving some money from the profits of the event to Bobby for Steve's recovery. Tom Wallace has also run a marathon yesterday, and he's running 3 more this month in April. So we started a Just Giving page last night for Bobby and Steve for Steve's recovery, and we'd like to raise more money there for the Bobby and Steve Foundation, and Tom's going to run those marathons. So brilliant job, absolutely brilliant job. If you would like to join me on a free discovery call as well, you're more than welcome to book into my diary. I give free 30 minutes of my time to people that would just like to have a chat about their life and understand a few of the things that are on offer in the group, because we've got a wonderful support network now, and people are really responding to one another. So if you'd like that discovery call, then just reach out, get in touch. I just want to say a huge, massive thank you to all of the readers of Life Remixed. I actually read my own book in Dubai on holiday a couple of weeks ago. And there was moments where I'm sitting there reading it and laughing out loud, and Emma looked at me like, what are you doing? Laughing at your own jokes, are you? But it's quite a good read, right? I mean, of course. So yeah, I did enjoy rereading my own story in my own book, and I realise it's helping a lot of people out there. And I can only be massively grateful to every one of you for reading it, and then also sharing it with your friends and letting other people know that you've had a good experience with the Life Remixed book. Good morning, Angel. Great to have you here. It was great for you to be at the February the 26th event. Lovely to see you and Stephen there. May the 7th is the next one's coming up. So we'd love you guys, all of you guys that came to the first one, would love you to be at the next one as well. As this is an ongoing journey. It's an ongoing journey of self-development, self-improvement, better communication, improving everything in your life. I've done this for 17 years now. And I continue to do it, and celebrating a little bit of my own success. I've been invited to join Jack Canfield's Transformational Leadership Council via an invite from Marcy Sharmoff and Marie Diamond. So I'm very grateful to those guys. I'll be going to Split in Croatia in a few weeks' time for a meeting, and it's going to be a long weekend of happiness and empowerment, and also they're going to welcome me into their group, which is wonderful. It's more progress, and it'll be great for all the people that are close to me in the clients group, because it's going to mean more opportunities going forward, larger events, larger networks. We've done well in the last 12 months since we put the book out, and the group we brought together is a very strong group. It's only going to get better. It's only going to get better and bigger and more positive as we reach more people and help more people. Ultimately, help more people get more organised, get better results, and really start to enjoy this life, because that's the journey, right? That's the journey. Diana's saying fantastic progress. Thank you, Diana. I really appreciate that. It is fantastic process. We've really enjoyed the journey, and we're just warming up. I say this to a lot of people now. We are just warming up. We're just getting going now, right? So strap yourselves in, people, because it's only going to get better and better and better. So do remember what I said about this little book, As a Man Thinketh, or As a Person Thinks, as it would be called now, and understand that you must plant positive messages into your mind. And if you only have to look around, and watch what's going on around you, observe what's going on around you, watch what's going on, and see and feel the amount of negative energy there is out there. There's a lot, yeah? Not with us. Come to Life Remix Live at the Isha Theatre on the 7th of May and have 12 hours of, well, 13 hours of absolute positive energy and good vibes around you. There is no need for all this negativity. It does not serve any one of us. Okay, it does not make the journey better. In fact, a lot of these negative messages are then wrapped up in an advert for something, right? The point of it is that self-love, self-appreciation, self-image, and a positive mental attitude and positive vibrations that you put out there. That's the key to this. That's the key to this, and there needs to be more of it. So we would really, really, really love you to be a part of what we're doing here. 12-month celebration of the book out, and also really helping as many people as possible as we can around the world. It's working. I've got people that are going to come on and have interviews with us. We've got another client who's just taken over €1 million in investment into his idea, which is absolutely wonderful. Every single person, they've all got their own journey, but every single person is showing signs of starting to move forward. Now, I do a 12-month to remix your life coaching program. I've been doing this for 17 years. 17 years I've been studying this information, surrounding myself with this information, and getting myself into the right vibration. Last night, we watched Mission Joy, Archbishop Desmond Tutu and the Dalai Lama. If I urge you to watch that, Mission Joy. Those two gentlemen have led the way in their respective communities globally, and they're global thinkers, spiritual teachers. Listen to what they say and then match it up to all the information from my book or all the other books that I recommend. Think and Grow Rich, The Secret, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Match it all up into all of these books. U Squared is another amazing book. Match that information up from what you hear from these great leaders and match it into these books and understand it's very, very much the same message. It's the same message. Happiness starts within, and then you can radiate that out. And that's really the key. So I want you to have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you, Jules. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, everyone else who's watching. We really do appreciate it. Monday motivation. Now, go and release that energy into your week and have a wonderful, wonderful day, week, and I'll see you again really soon.